Good morning, Scorpio gang, gang, gang. Is it still morning? Probably not. Good morning, good evening. How you guys are doing? I hope all is well with you guys. So, to my returning OG subscribers, what the fuck is popping? What's up? What's good? To my newly subscribed, hey y'all, thank you for allowing this channel to continue to grow. I really do appreciate you guys. To my members only community, y'all over there showing out. I see y'all joining. I love y'all. I do. It's one thing for somebody to subscribe to you, but it's another thing for somebody to invest in you. I love you guys. I do. To all the people that donate to my channel, seriously, it's humbling. It feel right. It makes me feel connected to you guys. I mean, it lets me know that, you know, you guys trust my energy. You trust, you know, something about me is connecting with you. So I really do appreciate that. Like I said, if you donate to my channel, your name goes in a drawing. And y'all listen, I got to shot this person out. And if I'm shouting you out and overstepping my boundaries, I do apologize. But if I mean, man, if you only knew, I'm letting you know how this blessed me. Her name is Carmen Ardian, and that last name is Ardoin. I know I'm butchering it, Carmen, but I woke up this morning to a cha-ching with Cash App, and I'm like, you know, I'm thinking just somebody, you know, donated to the channel, and that's cute because I'm going to put y'all in the drawing every time y'all do that. I love you. I don't care how much it is. But the seed that this person sold to me this morning, Carmen, thank you so much. I'm serious, from the deepest part of my soul. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you clicked on this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that join button. Become a part of the members only community. I love you guys for that so much. Donate to the channel. Your name goes into a drawing for a free 30-minute personal reading with me, of course, Matoki. And trust me, if y'all go through my feed, I really appreciate you guys who get personal readings with me. I've been doing personal readings way before I got to YouTube, and I mean, a lot of times when y'all see me fall off a little bit, I try to balance my time out with you guys. But I've been doing this a while, and I've never had somebody, and I praise God for that, come back and say, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I always have people come back and tip me and tell me how accurate I am, and people come back and tell me, you know, damn, this really happened to me. Like, I got one lady on here. I don't be wanting to say people's names because I don't want to like go into their privacy. But I got one lady on here. She got a record deal. I did a a personal reading on her, and you know, it's hard to get a reading from somebody. Just you thinking you a regular person. You doing a personal reading. You don't know who this person is. All you know is what they telling you. It's hard to be, you know, tapped in with spirit enough to tell somebody you finna get a record deal, or you finna get this opportunity of a lifetime that you wouldn't believe, and it happened. It's not that I doubt it. It's just that, you know, it's like, with that person who on the other end of this shit believe that, cause they booked me for a reading. So it's just that type of energy. I'm my tribe. Y'all my tribe. That's just on period. And God told me to tell you, I ain't burned a candle since the other day, y'all. Since the trial of Job, I ain't burned a white candle. I ain't got to. I got my angels up here, though. I got them up here. And that's just symbolic to let them know I'm on guard still. I know the white candle going, but Scorpio don't play no games. Anyway, let those ads play for at least 30 seconds, guys, so your girl can get all the credit from YouTube. 7/2 is the next meet and greet. It'll be the drawing for the free reading. I hope you guys are there. Super fans are better. Come on, guys. Upgrade. Level up. What's wrong? Let's do this. Let's get to know each other. Let's continue to gel and mesh who we are, our energies together, and just, you know, see the greatness in it. See what's birthed out of this. Cause we're not here like this just for nothing. I mean, we it's something that brought us together, and I love that, and I want to explore that. Anyway, when I was meditating on our energy, and Scorpio, I promise y'all, whenever I can get back to the soulmate, twin flame, whatever the hell, karmic, I will. I promise you this. But when I get downloads and messages, I have to deliver the messages. I have to be obedient to God. I'm just being honest. I've always been like that way, even in my mischief. You know, he's always giving me a warning before, because he knows Scorpio going to push it to the limit. And sometimes pushing it to the limit ain't good. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Scorpio, if you're a real, true Scorpio, you know what I'm saying. And, you know, limits, no boundaries, like hot head, whatever. So, but anyway, I've been getting the energy. This is double portion energy. Okay, guys, we've been talking about the trials of Job was over. You know, you're getting restored, rejuvenated, whatever that means to you, whatever you lost. I just heard source say tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000-fold. But there's some Scorpios out there that's gonna get a double portion. Who am I talking to? I'm gonna tell you who I'm talking to. I'm talking to Scorpios that were raised by their grandmother. I'm gonna say that again. I'm gonna talk about Scorpios who were raised by their grandmother. Listen. Your ancestors want their salutations, their namastes. It's almost like the energy of how it's really wound up in your story with your grandma. So Source told me to just share a little bit with y'all about mine, okay? My grandma raised me. Source just told me to say too, let your parents off the hook. Let your mama off the hook. If somebody dealing with mom issues because your mom gave you to your grandma or your auntie, or, you know, God forbid, gave you up to the system or whatever this is, just know that it was a part of your journey. It was a part of your destiny. God had to navigate you somewhere so that you could get the medicine you needed that your mama couldn't give you. She was not experienced enough. She hadn't lived enough. I don't know about y'all, but my mom had me when I was 15. So she was young. I had my first child when I was 15. But my daughters broke that generational curse. All my daughters were grown when they had children. So they broke the generational curse. Why? They were raised by a Scorpio mother that was raised by their grandmother. Where am I going with this? Whoever this is for, you've already caught me in the spirit with this when you clicked on the title. I don't even know what the title is yet, but that's what Source just said. Whatever, if this is drawn to you, if it's drawing you to it, then I'm talking to you. Whatever your grandmother, see, Scorpio, if you would have been, and please don't take this no kind of way, signs. I'm just figuratively speaking on this, okay? If you would have been an Aries or a Capricorn maybe, or a Gemini, your mom, even though 15, within the guidance of who they were living with or what their situation was, maybe they could have maneuvered and just raised you on up and you'd have been all right. It's some children like that, okay? I'm not discrediting that. But who I'm talking to is somebody who was given up. See, you thought you was giving away. You wasn't giving away. You was giving up. I'm trying to help somebody. Let your mama off the hook. Whoever this is who got problem with women or hate their mama because she gave you up, you really need to repent and ask your mom for forgiveness. That's just that on that. She gave you up. She didn't give you away. Now, what I really want to say and identify is the Scorpios who were given up. You're the ones who are getting the double portion. All right, now it seemed to be a good place to be given up instead of thrown away. Who am I talking to? Cause see, you struggle with this all throughout your life in different perspectives of your life, different cycles of your life. Is this abandonment issues you dealing with? No, this ain't. You're not dealing with abandonment issues. Scorpio's stronger than that. Are you dealing with worthiness issues? Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem with Scorpio, how people treat them, how people talk to them, the things that people say to them. We're very sensitive when it comes to our emotions. See, your mom was a child. I'm getting that for a lot of people. That's my situation. That's the energy I'm feeling right now. A young mom, a teen mom, or something like that. If it's not that, a drug addict mom, whatever the fuck it was. God say, let your mom off the hook. So you can get this double portion. And the reason why your mama gave you up is the reason why you even went through what you went through to get to where you done got to. I couldn't say it again if I tried. So this almost feels like sources telling me you guys need to write your grandma a letter. Dear Grandma. That's gonna be, let me write that down. That's gonna be the title of this message, Dear Grandma. And I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. This is Dear Grandma. You can whatever. I want you guys to leave in the comments. I challenge you guys to leave in the comments, Dear Grandma. Dear Grandma what? Let me tell you, Dear Grandma what. My dear grandma is, Dear Grandma, thank you for telling me real life shit. Like, wasn't no birds and the bees when my grandma talked to me. My grandma told me real life stuff. I just remember as a little girl, like being 10 or 11, before I go get in the bed, I'd lay in the bed with her and we'd watch TV, and she talked to me, talk to me. Back then little girls had their long gown that come to their ankles. They had their robe. They had their slippers on. A little girl was covered up back then. But that's when the most molestation went on. Who am I talking to? See, I don't even know why that took that curve. But maybe I do. Listen, that's one thing my grandma would talk to me about. My grandma was an Aquarius, February the 17th. She was good as gold, but if you got her wrong, it was hell to pay. I mean, if she showed you her gun, she was going to use it. You was going to see the fire come out of it. That's just who she was. She feed the whole neighborhood. Everybody loved her. She had the best of everything. I had the best of everything. I used to be mad at my mama for giving me up because she kept my other siblings. But it was another time. She wasn't 15 no more. Why should she have given her other children up when she got to a place where she could raise them? But then now here you is, you saying, damn, she ain't raised me, she gave me away and she kept them. No, that ain't what happened. They got what they got. You was giving up, you wasn't giving away. Now here you go too, you got a mama who dealing with giving you up because she feeling like she gave you away. Who am I talking to? Your mama broke the same way you broke, and you blaming her for being broke. Come on, bro. You got the best life you could have got by being given up to whoever she gave you up to. Who am I talking to? God told me so. I need to just talk to y'all a little bit before we get into these cards, because it ain't all about the cards. The cards are gonna produce the energy that's going on in the collective. How do I know that? Because I trust my spirit guides. I trust me. I trust God. I trust my connection to God. I wouldn't even be sitting on this platform. Trust me, I'm a Scorpio. You a Scorpio. You know that. We're not gonna do nothing where we look stupid or feel challenged or, you know, when I say challenge, I mean in a way where somebody think they getting the better of you. Nah. We just gonna excel in the whole situation. But anyway, back on track. This might even be a part 2, y'all. Just look for it, because I'm not trying to slow it down. I'm not trying to rush it. I'm just giving y'all the message, okay? Dear Grandma. So my grandma used to tell me stuff like, ain't nobody supposed to touch your pocketbook. Who am I talking to? Ain't nobody supposed to touch you here. Ain't nobody supposed to touch you there. Ain't nobody supposed to do that. Not even me, she used to tell me. My grandma used to tell me how to bathe. She there with me, but she telling me how to bathe. She's showing me what to do. She ain't touching me at all. My grandma was very appropriate. My grandma hadn't lived a little more life. She had children like my mama did young. Because back then, by the time you was fucking 13, you was married. You had children by the time you was 12 and 13. That was my grandma. So here this pillar of strength, this woman who done been through so much shit and still look like a shiny pin on the other side. That's who raising me. Not her 15-year-old child. I just skipped a whole generation of knowledge. Who am I talking to? You mad at your mama for setting you up? Up. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'll wait. Dear Grandma. Some of y'all might need to do a dear mama. I'm gonna let you off the hook right now. I'm letting you off the hook right now. Because if you don't, your children not gonna let you off the hook. No matter how good of a parent you think that you are, your children will make you feel like you're not. Like you making your mama feel. Boomerang energy, that's just spirit. Break these generational curses. Break them. It's easy to break. How? Don't do it. Let them off the hook. So your children will let you off the hook for your shortcomings. Because your mama did you a favor by giving you to your grandma, by giving you up. You're a better person because of it. See, and my grandma and them, they was living in a time where they uncles and they cousins and shit was sleeping with them and molesting them and stuff like that. So she been through that. So she knew how to instruct me about that. Maybe she even felt some kind of way about, maybe she didn't have that talk with my mama. She was 15 and having me. Maybe my mama didn't have that talk with me. However this unfold or however it go, I'm just saying, you got some ancestral knowledge, Scorpio, from your grandma that you couldn't have got from your mama. That's just that on that. So this message is about a double portion. I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is my grandma. She was always fly, man. I don't know if y'all can see that. She always had the hot pants on. You know, she always had somebody serving her up. And, you know, she's sitting there. She got those lady lumps showing. And she don't apologize for that shit. You wouldn't have seen my grandma nowhere in no fucking gym. Talking about working out. My grandma used to have all these sayings, too. Like, it was funny and it was entertaining, but really it shaped who I was, because a lot of stuff she said that was even funny, I realized she shaped it in the form of a joke so I remember it. So it would echo in my destiny here, in my eternity. Just a lot of things, a lot of gems that she planted in me and me not even knowing it. I just thought it was how she did things, how she operated. My grandma always had the best of the best. She never worked. I never remember her working. She used to take her friends to the Bahamas every year. She had like 4 best friends. Annie Jo, Sally Will. So you know how old my grandma was, because that's them names right there. Jackie. What was the other lady name? Jackie, Annie Jo, Sally Will. Oh, and she used to take her sister Louise, my great auntie. But it was just, you know, I knew she just did it because it made her feel good to just be able to take her friends somewhere where she know they wouldn't have normally been able to go because they didn't have the finances. So it's just you know, this reading or something about this reading has to do with that, paying homage to your ancestors. Like now, I feel like a lot of times we, you know, we ask them for guidance, we ask them for these messages, but oh, what am I doing? Hold on, y'all. But we don't really thank them for the messages, you know, like we should. I feel like that. So anyway, I bought this deck a long time. It's called the Gateway of Liminal Spirits, and I had it put up, and I was looking in my drawer for something where I have my sage and my incense and stuff like that, and I ran across it in the book, because like how I got all the decks on the table now, the boxes and everything, I got them like put up, so I would have to like go through my shelf there and find the box to be able to get the book. But this one, the book was there with it, so I felt led to use this deck, okay? But Source is telling me not to go on my intuition to actually read this, guys, so bear with me. Let's just get the energy here. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere you have Scorpio in your chart, placements in your chart. Cross watchers, you're welcome. Hit the like on the way in, the join, the subscribe, super thanks on the way out. We appreciate you. That's how we do business here. Click on this video. Let those ads play for at least 30 seconds, guys, so I can get all the credit. All right, Scorpio. Let's get into this liminal spirits, okay? Source told me to get 3, okay? Because this could be a lot of reading. But I feel like this is going to be very significant to the message. All right. So your overall energy is the snail, okay? I want to read that intuitively, but Source said no. So give me 1 second, guys. I cannot read it intuitively. They don't. So it's something very literal here. You guys, if this video cuts off, I will come right back with another premiere with the second half, okay? Because this is a very important message here. Oh, where is it? See, this is why I want to read it intuitively. What? So you just got to find it? Okay, Source. See what I'm saying, Scorpio? Like, everything we do, everything, it's from the Muslim. Like, every other book just got the page. And he told me to, Source told me to get 3, so that's a total of 4. Come on, Snail. It's not in alphabetical order or anything, Scorpio. Come on. God taught me patience in Atlanta traffic, y'all. But I'm still a little, like, it's probably going to be the last one. I probably should have went from the back of the book to the front, and I would have got there quicker. See how my mindset is? Trying to do shit different, Scorpio. Come on. It go from salamander all the way to, oh, boom. Okay, Scorpio. It says, the snail says to slow down and enjoy the scenery. Go ahead, give it a taste while you're at it. Like the snail, be sure to carry protection with you so you don't leave the most vulnerable parts of yourself on display as you follow your path. While the snail is known for being slow, anyone who tends to a garden knows how quickly he can be destructive if left unchecked, often consuming all of the tasty leaves on a plant in the night. We may put important things off, thinking we have time to ignore them until later, but they can quickly catch up with us seemingly out of nowhere. Yeah, now see, I feel like that energy is here, Scorpio, about what I said about your parents. So some of you guys, your parents might not even have long here on this earth. They could be older now. I'm not sure what this is, but I'm feeling a sense of urgency for you to get it right with your parents, okay? If this is a father figure, like I said, flip the roles, guys. Take this how it resonates. I don't want to keep saying that because we're on a time, okay? I'm trying to get a message out to you guys, the important parts, okay? So, yeah, I feel like, you just been moving further away from actually, handling this situation with your parents, but that's why your life has been a stalemate. Because that's the energy you're giving out when it comes to your parents, but really you long for your parent. You feel like something would have been different if your mother would have raised you. Yeah, it would have. You probably would have been messed up. I keep wanting to energetically tell somebody you were given up. You were not given away. You were not thrown away like a piece of trash. Who the fuck thinking that? Your mom or whoever did this for you, they did the best thing they could have did for you, period. And I mean that. Okay, that's just that on that. And we have rule. What's the rule? Okay, let's see. Oh, I went right to it. Thank you, Father. It says, a little charm can go a long way. A smile, a kind word or gesture, or a token of thanks can have a great influence. Shields up, take heed to protect yourself as negative intent is afoot. If you're feeling continually cursed, you may need to face the bitter truth that you are responsible for this trend, not others. Time to do a cleansing ritual and undo the web you got yourself in. Didn't I just say that? Scorpio, I'm not on here to make friends. I'm giving messages. You have to free your life up. You're doing this to your own life by not honoring your parents. Or by holding this grudge here. If you are feeling continually cursed, that's what's going on. That's why that's going on. You need to face your bitter truth that you are responsible for this trend, not others. You're responsible for holding this hate. Your mama feel guilty in itself enough just by herself. She don't need you to do it. What will really free her and you up is you go where she at and hug her and tell her you love her and you forgive her and you hope she forgive you. Who am I talking to? That's going to free your whole life up. That's going to set you free. This is what's holding your life up. You haven't done that yet, okay? We have walnut here. Oh, God, you're so good. God said, I'm just going to, don't do it intuitively. He said, read it. Hey, glory. It's time to read, Scorpios. It's time to research. It's good to be spiritual, but God said we need that knowledge too. And then the spirituality will come. Amen. All right, so Walnut says, it is time to gather together and celebrate, to enjoy the moment and cherish the company of those gathered near you. Love is in the air. Just as you would nourish your body with food, be sure to give that same level of attention to your mental and emotional well-being. What have you done lately to fascinate your mind and free your heart? Scorpio, what did I just say? It's going to free you and your mama up. And when you tell her you love her, love is in the air. Come on. Set your life free. Why are you holding on to this shit? It ain't worth it, Scorpio. This too shall pass. Huh? Alright, this is the last one, Scorpio. Oop, boom. It says, the phrase cloak and dagger conjures up ideas of intrigue, secrecy, and mystery. And now is the time to give a little more thought to the reality of a potentially dangerous situation. It's time to draw your cloak close to your body, avoid being noticed, and be ready to defend yourself just in case. We have a tendency to view guardian spirits as friendly and welcoming in nature, but that's not true of all who may aid us. Though some may be distant and cold, they still are up to the task regardless of our preconceptions about them. Monk Shud embodies the saying, the witch who cannot hex cannot heal. Magic is neither black nor white, good nor bad. It's how we apply it and take responsibility for our action that matters most. One person's poison can be another person's miracle cure, all from that same source. See what I'm saying, Scorpio? So basically that's saying just what I said. This would cure you and your mom. This would just set you both free if you done this. This is just a good fucking thing to do. Like it's gonna feel better. It's gonna free your life up. But I want you guys to leave in the comments, dear grandma or dear mama. And I want you to tell them either what you're thankful for. This is about thanks, guys. God is telling me that the utterance of thanks is what's going to usher these miracles in, okay? You already work for them. You know, now it's time to usher them in. Now it's time for that contact. Now it's time for you to put that tire to the pavement, Scorpio. Now it's time to put to work what you learn, okay, in the situations, all of them. But whoever this is for, this message is for, like I said, dear grandma, dear mama, whatever it is. Tupac did a whole song about it. It's just like that. It's him releasing. His mama was on drugs. They were poor. He probably felt some kind of way for a long time, but then he came to his senses and look at how big he got. He freed his life up. He freed his life up. He left here young. He did it before he left here. See, we always have the notion that we're going to outlive our parents. You don't know that. We don't know what tomorrow brings. We don't know what the next hour brings, Scorpio. So do this. If you know where your mama at, if you can contact whoever this is, do it right now under the sound of my voice. Just release it. And leave it in the comments. Just release it. And if your mama not around and she on drugs, bound or something like that, release it still. She's still gonna feel it just the same if you sincere about it. And if you sincere about it, it's gonna show a reflection in your life, Scorpio, just period. All right, guys, I love you. We didn't pull that many cards. These were the cards we needed to pull. It reflected with the message. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.